Good morning. Apologies for the lighting. It's dark out, and I think it's 6:15 in the morning on my test day. So I leave the yard in about 15 minutes. We go on a drive for an hour or so, pull up at the test centre, and then do the test. Butterflies, yes. Nervous, yes. Confident, yeah. But again, it's pissing down. Does Wales ever stop raining? It's pissing down. There's lots of surface water, puddles and flooded small streets. So a few other bits and pieces to avoid, especially the public on the walkways. Just make sure I don't splash them with these big puddles. Obviously not going into oncoming traffic and all that, but where possible, avoid splashing the public, because that's a failure. So something I have to think about that I haven't practiced though. I haven't had to do that. But because we're coming up to, while we're out on the test, it will be school time. So the frenzy of women and children going to school on their tractors, not just their Chelsea tractors, this is Wales. So yeah, that'd be fun. So wish me luck. I'm just about to go and put my high vis on because I didn't need it during the lessons, but going to the test centre, you've got to have a high vis on. If he takes you out the truck and you've got to show him the show me, tell me stuff, you need that on. So that's it. I'm going to get sorted, get the truck up and running, get the heater on. I think he's already doing it actually by the looks of it. Yeah, he's out there moving it about now. So I'll speak to you on the other side. Thanks for watching. Good morning. Desmondo on test day, and I've just had my test. I started at 6:30 this morning, went out on the road in the truck, and it was pretty quiet around that time in the morning around this area. We called it, I can't think of the name of the bloody, for some reason I keep forgetting the name of the place. Bridgend, that's it. I've got to think to myself, Bell End. And then I know it's Bridgend. So yes, I'm in Bridgend, and went out this morning at 6:30, and we went around the routes that they showed me before, and went into the test centre. The trainer went through the rigmarole with me of how they go, how the trainers talk to you and what they want to say, what they ask you before you even go, and then it's over to you basically. So we go into the test centre, fill out a little questionnaire. The examiner comes out and has a quick chat with you, tells you what to expect of him and what he expects of you, and then you head to the truck. He asks you some questions regarding the show me, tell me really, but he doesn't get you to show him anything. It's just a few questions, and my questions were, how do you clean the windscreen? Okay, wipers, washers. How do you check the reflectors around the vehicle if they're working correctly? I'll just make sure none of them are cracked or broken or dirty. How do you operate the horn? And that was it. That was my questions. Okay, then I'd like you to proceed around the one-way system of the test centre, following the signs and the exit, and we will turn left on the exit, and the first set of lights we'd like you to turn right. So off I go, and I'll get to the exit of the test centre. He said, actually, I've changed my mind, I want you to turn right now. Okay, now if I'd have fucked up like that, it's a failure, isn't it? I don't know where I'm going after I've been told. That's failure. Anyway, ignore that then. I just put the right hand indicator on, and there was a queue of traffic right across the entrance. But the guy to the right of me reversed a bit and gave me some room. The bloke in front of me went off with the traffic, and the one on the right stayed where he was. I looked on the right and there was no traffic coming, so off I went, and that was all clear and nice. And I felt quite confident and quite happy. I treated it like my work van I used to drive around, and that's a long wheelbase high top motor, not quite as big as these rigids, but big enough. you know, I just treated it like that. And so we drove around. While we were driving down that first piece of road, an articulated lorry was coming back towards us on this side of the road, who had only just gone out, so he failed. There were 2 failures while I was waiting for my test to start, and they'd gone out, and then next roundabout they're straight back again. So I was a little bit nervous about that, but no, we were out for the whole hour and I passed. I did spot him tapping his iPad a couple of times, so I will have some minors. They didn't tell me about any minors. Apparently that comes on email or in the post now, and they don't tell you nothing about that. And but he said, yeah, congratulations, you've passed. Can you give me your driver's license? We'll send that away for you, and then within 2 weeks you'll receive your full license with your HGV on it. So I'm now HGV Class C qualified. So that's great. I can go straight to work now. And the other bit of good news is my C&E rigid articulated lorry training starts in 3.5 weeks. Brilliant. So 28th of this month I'm off training for that in the same place. It's a long way here from where I live in Wales, at Bridgend, but it's fine. There's a hotel around the corner. I can book in there for 4 days, and I'll do the training on the streets I've just learnt, and I know the towns now, the villages, and yeah, if I can get an early in the morning test like I just did, they don't take you anywhere near Cardiff and city driving. They just take you through villages and towns. Brilliant. So yeah, very happy. If you want any more advice, or if there's anything you want to ask me, stick it in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up and a subscribe, and then every time a video comes up you'll hear about it first. And I will run you through job applications next. I'm going to do CV stuff, so I'll talk you through the CVs. You know, I'm not trying to teach anyone to suck eggs here, but I'm just going to show you how I do it, and then you'll hear first-handed if it worked or not. From a brand new HGV Class C driver. Let's see if I can get work straight away, shall we? I know there's quite a lot of places locally to me that I'm going to jump to first thing this week when I get home. There we go. Desmondo HGV driver, Class C for now. Speak to you later.